Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading, so please take what resonates for you only. I'm going to be using the oracle cards. If you're new to this channel, I use the Oracle of Mystical Moments, and I use some other index cards that I have created that have different energies on them, and you will see how it goes. The messages that I was getting while I was cleansing, while I was doing my routine, some weird, interesting, okay, well, here it is. So the influence of this reading is moon dance. So 4 is this very stable energy. It's very loyal and it's very practical. And the influence is learning how to basically being able to move in this energy. It looks so challenging, but you make it look so easy. So learning how to balance things in a very stable way. You may potentially be doing it in moon energy, could be mystical, could be very unconsciously doing this, subconsciously. You could have a lot of Piscean energy. You don't have to. Cancerian energy. You don't have to. Or you could just be a water sign in general. You don't have to be. You just be. This is the influence in this energy. So it's being able to do something that looks very unorthodox. And these messages that I have for you are very unorthodox. So go with it, please. But this is the influence. But it's still, 4 is very, very stable and practical energy. But it may not look and feel that way. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's the influence. Okay, the messages that I was getting. Genie in a Bottle, Christina Aguilera. The phrase that was coming through was, you got to rub the right, you got to rub the right way. You got to rub me the right way. Something to do with a direction, going the right way, like rubbing a direction in the right way. Something about, you got to rub me the right way. Something about doing something the right way, the correct way. Something like that, or even a release. When you think of a genie in a bottle and you're trying to release some energy, you're trying to get something released. Something about a direction. Maybe the moon dance has something to do with the influence of that, learning how to walk a tightrope, in a sense, metaphorically speaking. Okay, go with some of these messages, okay? MVP. It may refer to most valuable player. It could also it could also refer to a reference to 3 people like MVP and the Jersey Shore. New Jersey might be relevant. Jersey Shore might be a reference or relevant to you. Mike, Paulie, and Vinny might be relevant to you. That's where MVP comes from. But also MVP could be most valuable player. It could be 3 people that are most valuable to you, or like an MVP, or there's 3 people involved in a situation that are like a centerpiece or a major influence or something like that. Rambo, I don't know anything like Sylvester Stallone. Again, this whole, was he from Jersey also? I don't remember. Something about Rambo, nothing, it just popped into my head, and they're like, Rambo, okay, I'll say Rambo. I don't know, I told you this is a very unorthodox, these messages are all over the place. Then also, I have to say it this way. Okay, so Dolly Parton did a song, she was part of a play that became a big movie. It was called The Best Little, I'm going to say The Best Little Poorhouse in Texas, because I don't want to get flagged. It's poor rhymes with another word that is very provocative, but it was called I'm saying poor. The Best Little Poorhouse in Texas, but it wasn't poor. there's a song in there that goes, Texas has a poorhouse in it. Lord have mercy on our soul. So something about that's relevant. I don't know that song, what it has anything to do with this reading. Maybe Texas has, or just like a state or something has a mark on it, or there's something that is getting exposed. I have no idea. Go with this reading. It's very interesting. These messages are going to make sense to somebody because they don't make any sense to me. Okay. All right. So let's do the lesson from the 7 deadly sins, because you can always learn something from what not to do. Okay. What is it, Spirit, that the 7 deadly sins are going to be teaching us today? Collectively. Gluttony. To overconsume or lack of self-control. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's do, what tool of the 7 chakras are we going to be using that will help guide us in this energy, please and thank you, Spirit? The root chakra. Nice. So, because it might be a little crazy, not crazy, but it might seem that way. It might seem something's a little far-fetched. So tap into this. Tap into this. Okay, put this here. Okay, they're telling me to pull from the Chinese zodiacs. Of the 12 Chinese zodiacs, sometimes I pull more than one. What energy is going to be guiding us and leading us through this reading? Please and thank you, Spirit. The monkey. You could be born in the year of the monkey. You don't have to be. The monkey is the 9th sign in the Chinese zodiac lineup. A lot of cleverness, versatility. You might have to be very versatile in this energy, even though it's very stable, but it's also very whimsical. Kind of reminds me of like a circus. You know what I'm saying? There's monkeys in the circus. See, I'm telling you, this energy, it's versatile, it's cleverness, it's innovation, and it's very social. So this might be something that is, like I said, there's 3 people, there's an MVP situation. So something about a group of 3 that's relevant. I don't know. Okay, and then let's get the numerology. Okay, in the numbers, what wisdom is going to be guiding us? What is the numerology energy that collective is in for this reading? Please and thank you, Spirit. Again, master number 11. You could be a life path master number 11. You don't have to be, but this is just the energy that is the collective is currently in right now. It is a high level of spiritual significance. So this reading could be a high level of spiritual significance. Innovative. Innovation. Innovation. Something is going to be very innovative. A bridge between the physical and the spiritual. It's very psychic and it's delivering cosmic truths. Okay. Let's put the monkey in, not over here. Okay. We're going to pull the oracle cards first. Oh, wait a minute. The elements, out of the 4 elements, what elements are going to be what is the main element that's guiding this reading? Please and thank you, Spirit. We got the root chakra, so I wonder if it's going to be earth. Shall it be earth? Shall it be earth? Also something about t-shirt time. I know, they were screaming t-shirt time. Something about someone's t-shirt, a t-shirt. Maybe you're making t-shirts. Something's going to get made into a t-shirt. I don't know. Okay, I just went on a riff there, sorry. Okay, what element is guiding us? Water. It's very emotional. Well, yeah, makes sense. We've got gluttony to overconsume. I can kind of, the monkey, yeah. And the secondary is earth, so there it is. Okay, So something that's emotional, but it has to do with secondary earth, something that's tangible in the secondary. That's what I thought because of the root chakra being what we're, the tool that we're utilizing in this reading. Okay. Here, so I can see everything. All right. Let's start pulling from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. And we'll just go down the line really quickly, and then I will clarify all the cards. Ooh! First card, Protective Nest. 25, which breaks down to a 7. It's very spiritual. We also are dealing with some cosmic truths. Master number 11 is highly spiritual, so it's interesting that this came out of the gateway first. Could mean many things. I'm not going to... Okay, we're just going to go into it here. I'm just going to pull like this. Oh, they just want to fall everywhere. Do this. That's fine. Ah, nice. Okay. Okay, so let's clarify really quickly here. Kind of shuffle a little bit and see if anything wants to pop out like it did before. Okay. Ooh, Lord. Damn. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, Lord. Okay. That right there so I can have access to those. Oh, Lord. Okay. So we got Protective Nest, 25, which breaks down to a 7, which is very spiritual. It's higher level learning, obviously. Something that... A 2, which is all about balance. It could be a partnership and or it could be a meeting of the minds kind of thing. 5 is about adaptability. In this case, I feel like it's a challenge. 5 is very challenging energy. You're being challenged to protect something. I feel like at this case, it's your North Node, which is really interesting because we have life purpose out here is in reverse. Oh, somebody might be challenging your life purpose. Somebody might be challenged. You're in you are protecting your going forward. North Node, South Node, it can have to do with, it's South Node is being stuck in the past. North Node is being moving forward. It doesn't necessarily have to be your life purpose, but you're clearly moving forward in something and you're protecting this. Big time. You could be protecting a home or maybe something, I'm hearing violated. Something got violated with your home or could have gotten in whatever way was violated. So now you're moving forward, you're protecting that. And Spirit also wants you to know that Spirit has also got your back in this. And champagne kisses came in reverse. So you're not celebrating, you're not being boastful. You are being humble in your being on top of something. It's like this is a situation where collective is being very protective, moving forward, and they are not stopping right now to celebrate because there's a lot to be done in this Queen Bee energy, number 11. Again, master number 11. You can see the portal here, 1, 1, 11. It's like you're stepping through this new phase in your life and you're not looking back. And you don't have time to necessarily celebrate, but you are enjoying what is around you, as you can see here. You're still enjoying the fruits of your labor, but you're not going to slow down to overindulge because maybe gluttony has taught you not to do that. Or gluttony has taught the lesson you've learned in this is not to overconsume. There's still a lot of work to be done, so you're not going to over celebrate, which is great because you're protecting something that they're telling me got violated or something. I don't know. This is very emotional. So it could have been your rights were violated, or I mean, your family could have been harmed in some way, and that could be very emotional for you too. And it can be in whatever the way that is. Number 44, stranded. There's 2 4s in this, so that's double stability. That is double practicality, double loyal. And then 44 is an 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. So this is about infinite energy. This is about your abundance. It's also very karmic. It's understanding that maybe you didn't wind up where you wanted to be, but it's still very stable. It's very grounded with this anchor here. And you should still be grateful. And it still has an energy of practicality to it. So even though you didn't maybe wind up where you wanted to be, it's still a good place to be in. And a noiseless, patient spider came in reverse. So some of you are feeling very loud and you're wanting to take action in this energy because somebody is challenging your life purposes in reverse. I take this as someone is trying to challenge your life purpose because number 6 is listen. That's all about harmony and love. So that's why the root chakra is here, because you're being challenged in doing something and you're maybe feeling a little bit stranded or stuck, or like I take this to be like kind of like the hangman in tarot, a little bit, not quite. But you're going to be very, I want to say loud. You're going to be very loud and very quick to assess things. You should be very quick. Like the monkey. You need to do something with a lot of versatility. It's going to be very innovative and clever, and it may require you to do it in a social setting or socially or something. But stay grounded and tap in, because there's something that's trying to take your foundation away from you in whatever way that is. 48, butterfly garden. 48 breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3, which is all about your creativity. It's all about your creativity. It is about your, it could be about communication. We did get cosmic truths here, so you might be learning about something. This is about a lot like temperance, and that you need to slow down and smell the roses, so to speak, and take the time to look around and enjoy things, enjoy the beauty that's around you, valuing the smaller things, the little things in life, the smaller moments, the precious moments. Past frequency was in reverse. So currently, yeah, I'm trying to see which way that could go. There's a couple different ways. They're telling me currently, you just need to also remain calm. you're going to be doing something with a lot of innovation, and something that's going to seem very unique. Appreciate this moment for what it is. Appreciate this vehicle that you're driving in, because it's going to something is going to go by really fast because your action, because of what you're cultivating right now, which is good. That's why you have to remain grounded in this. You've got to really pull from your root chakra, because there's a lot of stuff that's happening right now, because we've got this scorpionic energy. This card represents the tower. For me, it's the tower, but it's a good tower. This is the change of seasons. 42 breaks down to a 6, which is all about love and harmony. There's a 4 and a 2 here. 4 is very stable, and 2 is all about balance. So you're going to learn how to do something through chaos. And this is glory that shines upon tears. So the opposite of that would be something that, when you think about glory that shines upon tears, is something that you had to do with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get the win. The opposite of this would be you didn't have to try so hard. It just came naturally to you. So let this energy just wash over you. Maybe that's where the genie in the bottle reference is. You got to rub me the right way. You need to just flow with something. You need to go with something in the right direction. Rub something in the right direction. You need to get in sync with it. Maybe that's where you got the Rambo, because you're going to be doing something that's going to be with a lot of almost like attacking a situation. Nothing bad, but just like you're going to go at it like that. Very quick, very fast. And I don't know. I'm trying to see where all the references come in. But you need to like also let it happen. I feel like whatever this change is, whatever this portal is that you're stepping into in this master number 11 energy, it's super innovative. And it might throw you for a loop, but you need to remember this is a good tower. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Let's clarify the root chakra. Let's find out what the root chakra is clarifying. Spirit, what is the root chakra in this reading? Okay, the reverse of sensual frame of flesh in reverse. What an oxymoron. So your foundation is going to be needed and utilized because you're going to be going through something that is the opposite of framing in something. It's going to be very open-minded. It's going to be very, like I said, very unusual. It's going to be very unusual. Like I said at the beginning of this reading, it's going to be really strange. Your situation might feel very unusual. So utilizing your root chakra to ground yourself in the situation is going to be great, because something is going to not be as framed like you're used to. Something's not going to be, I'm hearing the word normal. It's not going to feel that way to you, but you're going to ground and you're going to utilize that. Is there anything else? Gluttony. I want to clarify gluttony. I don't know why they're telling me to do that. There's so many messages coming through in this reading. It's crazy. Gluttony. Spirit, what's gluttony? Clarify gluttony. Right there. Tiny triumphs. Again, Spirit keeps reiterating this. 21 breaks down to a 3. I take this as communication. It could be communication that's going to help you creatively and socially. Also, something to do with three people, or you're one of 3. I don't know. MVP, whatever the heck. Maybe you're going to be an MVP. I don't know. Somebody's the most valuable player. I have no idea. Or Jersey Shore is relevant to you. I don't know. 2 is very balanced. Again, we've got the 2 and the 1. And 11, master number 11 is made up of 2 numbers, 1 energy and 2 energy. Here we go, reiterating that. So you're going to be doing something that's very innovative. You might be bridging 2 things together that maybe is very unorthodox or unusual, or doesn't feel like you can do it, or something like that. But you need to keep walking in this direction, because it's going to be very successful and triumphant. As you can see the mouse in this picture, it's like you feel very small, but you have to walk in like a big dog, kind of, and then be bigger than your prey. The eagle is very small and the mouse is very big. Oh, that's interesting. What my cat did a couple nights ago, and I'm talking about prey. Interesting, that was a message for me. So, self-control in a situation. Either you need to have self-control in the situation, or someone else is going to need to have some self-control to be triumphant. Contain themselves, whatever that is. Don't overspend. And this is about emotional. Don't get over emotional. Water is a big element sign here. Don't get over emotional about something that's happening in the physical. It's going to look weird. It's going to look like a circus or feel like a circus, but you've got to stay grounded. You've got to stay grounded, and you've got to be versatile, and you will win. You will win. I don't know, like Rambo or something. I have no idea. Anyway, this was a crazy reading. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Thank you so much for stopping by. And to my viewers and to my subscribers, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And I hope to see you again. I hope you have a wonderful day. I send you all my positivity, and I will send you much love wherever you are. Bye.